Trump administration targets Brookfield Zoo as it continues its federal funding cuts.
And WGN's Jenna Barnes has the details on that and talks to local experts about the impact of the cuts.
The Institute of Museum and Library Services issues grants not just to museums and libraries, but also zoos, and it's pulling money from the Brookfield Zoo as the Trump administration tries to dismantle the agency. Researchers working to see if behavioral diversity could play a role in animal welfare at the Brookfield Zoo are losing nearly $80,000 in federal funding. The zoo telling WGN News in a statement, like many of our peers across zoos, aquariums, museums, academia, and cultural institutions nationwide, Brookfield Zoo Chicago has begun to receive cancellation notifications of grants from the Institute of Museum and Library Services, or IMLS. That cut comes about a month after President Trump issued an executive order to dismantle the IMLS to what he calls the maximum extent of the law.
Oh, shucks. So we're under the impression that the staff have been asked to leave with some indefinite information.
Sam Helmick is the president-elect of the American Library Association, which is challenging the Trump administration in court. Illinois is one of nearly 24 states also suing because millions of Americans, especially in underserved communities, rely on the work of the IMLS.
We could be looking at such significant cuts that we're looking at days of week, staff, services in general. And then we're concerned some of our rural libraries depend on IMLS dollars so much that they may actually close.
So the impacts are already happening. It's real.
Last year, the IMLS provided $266 million in grants, accounting for about 0.003% of the federal budget. Those grants go to institutions across the Chicago area, and now some are scrambling.
We've heard some pretty shocking stories about cultural centers and museums who have had to fire staff members, let go of teaching artists, teaching musicians, or just cutting really popular music programs that were happening in the middle of the year.
Dr. Monica Felix is the executive director of the Chicago Cultural Alliance, which has dozens of member organizations, both big and small.
This is the public's house. And right now, the public's house is being dismantled all over the nation.
The Illinois State Library received just shy of $6 million from the IMLS for fiscal year 2025, and a big chunk of that money is for sharing materials between libraries. That's more cost-effective than mailing materials or buying copies for every single branch. As for the Brookfield Zoo, it says it's not adjusting programs because of this grant cancellation. In Brookfield, Jenna Barnes, WGN News.